Hey JessiCATS, and welcome back to another episode of Study with Jess. If you're new, then welcome to the JessiCAT family. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already because I upload all weekly study tip videos, and also leave me a comment below telling me something about yourself because I just love to get to know all of my JessiCATS and I try and respond to as many of your comments as I possibly can. And today I am doing an episode that is all about writing essays. So I'm going to be sharing with you exclusive tips to help you out with planning and also working on your essays to help you get those A+. And just a little reminder before we get into this video is if you haven't already, then click on the link below so that you can subscribe and sign up to be a exclusive seated study buddy, and you'll be able to access for free my online study skills sessions. And I'm actually covering how to tackle major assignments and projects in this session. And there is also a special offer at the end of the 3-part series, so definitely click on the link below and sign up for it. Alright, so let's get into today's episode about writing essays, and also to help you out and demonstrate my tips, I am using this guy here. I'm using my pink Seated Educationary Essay Planner, and the reason I love it is because it has these really well thought out templates, and it just means that your essay is going to be structured and flow logically, which is really important when you're trying to get that A+. So I'm going to take you through how I write my essays, and I hope these tips help you. Alright guys, let's get started. Make sure you understand your topic. The first thing I like to do before I start to write an essay is to underline key terms and phrases to make sure that I answer the questions appropriately. So just take any highlighter or pen and go ahead and underline any words that you think you should pay extra attention to. Then I make sure to review my notes, search the internet and have a look through my textbook to make sure I have a good grasp on the topic before thinking about how I should answer the essay question. Use a framework to help structure your essay. One really useful way to structure your essays is to use the standard 5-paragraph structure. Making sure your essay is well structured is really important because you want to make sure that your essay is introduced clearly, flows logically, and is well organised. So to help me write my plan, I'm going to be using my Seated Educationary Pink Essay Planner. Carefully plan each of your paragraphs. Let's start with the introduction paragraph. So this paragraph of your essay should typically open up the discussion, introduce your argument, indicate how you intend on answering the question, and engage your reader. The introduction paragraph is where you should develop a strong argument in response to the essay question. Remember, your argument is the backbone of your essay, so all that research that you did before is going to come in handy when deciding what angle to take in your writing. Your argument then is written out clearly as your thesis statement in the introduction of your essay. Then you'll refer back to it several times in the essay before restating it and demonstrating how it's been proven in your conclusion. After you've written your thesis statement, you want to briefly mention the main points that will be discussed throughout your essay so that the reader knows what to expect. Think of this paragraph as a little summary of your paper. Next, you're going to write down your 3 main points or ideas in each of the separate body paragraphs and flesh them out using dot points. An important tip for planning these paragraphs and deciding what information to include is to make sure that every point is relevant to the question. Also, a body paragraph should typically indicate to the reader how it relates to the previous paragraph, begin with a topic sentence, include supporting evidence for each point, and emphasise how the question is being addressed. And now we are up to the conclusion. Okay, so this section is going to summarise everything you've written so far, so make sure you avoid presenting any new arguments in this paragraph. The aim of this section is to convince the reader that your essay has covered the most important arguments about the topic. Write in stages. Once you've written your essay plan, you're ready to start writing your first draft. Don't worry about making your first draft perfect because you just want to allow your ideas to flow, and then your later drafts will be for fixing mistakes and improving your writing. Also, when you do begin writing your first draft, make sure to write in third person and avoid using words like I, me, or my unless your teacher tells you to. It just makes your writing sound more sophisticated. Check your work. Once you've finished writing your essay and you're happy with it, then it is time to celebrate! Okay, well, maybe not quite just yet, but you're almost there. Just take some time to proofread your essay before you hand it in. I like to spend roughly 15 minutes reading over my essay and checking over my spelling, grammar, and punctuation. The other thing that I find really helpful is to set my essay aside for a couple of days. That way, when I come back to it, I'm able to view my work more objectively, which also helps me see whether I've written as concisely and logically as I could have. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you found these tips really helpful for planning and working on your next major essays for class. And if you did like these tips, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed, because I upload weekly study tip videos and I don't want you guys to miss out. Also make sure you sign up to be an exclusive study buddy on Seated Education to access my online 3-part study skills sessions, and you're also going to get something very special at the end, but I'm not telling you guys what it is. You have to watch all 3 of the episodes. Anyways, that's all for today, and be sure to check out Seated Education and grab yourself an essay planner because they make writing essays so much easier, and honestly, who actually enjoys writing essays? So if I can help you guys and bring a little bit more inspiration and motivation into your study sessions, then that is just going to be awesome, and I've done my job. Be sure to check out Seated Education, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much. Have a happy and productive week, JessiCATS. Bye!